So, welcome back everyone. Today I would like to show you some of the jewelry I made in the last couple of weeks. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I needed a little break from social media. And in this time I was also rethinking about how I would like to continue with this channel, but now I'm back with much more energy and a clearer vision. Now we can start. Let's begin with these pair of earrings. I know they are very colorful. I don't know what happened, but one day I woke up and thought, I need more color in my life. This was the bead mix I used, except for the red. I have to say, for some projects, I really like if beads are a little bit uneven and not perfect. I think it adds character, but I know that it's a matter of taste. They are a little bit heavy, but still comfortable to wear. I also made a second type of earring with the same mix, but I wasn't quite sure if these type of beads really match this type of earring, and that's the reason why I haven't made a second one yet. Next we have the corals. This is my favorite color combination lately. For the end of the strands, I used the beads I just showed you. I think I should have added more strands to the top part, because to me it feels like the earring hooks just make the top part a lot longer and therefore it looks empty. I hope you know what I mean. This was my first try in blue, but it really needed more shine and color in my opinion. Now this is my favorite pair. I just love the color and the shape. It's made with peyote stitch, and when you increase the beads per row, you get these beautiful ruffles. And I also made a second pair for my mom in her favorite colors. Which pair do you like better? Speaking of ruffles, here's another pair. Sadly, they look a little bit messy and somehow scrunched. And that's the reason why you don't work in the dark. I think this was a sign for me to buy a dusk lamp. I tried to make this pair again, but this time with perfectly shaped and even beads, and I hope that this will make a difference. But would you like to see some perfect curls in comparison? Yes, I love them, but it takes so much cord to make them. And I don't say this because I'm stingy when it comes to cord. No, I just hate changing cord mid-work. It always looks bad if I have to do it. So I rather accept the anger over 20 knots in my thread, and I'm used to it, believe me. But with these, it's just not possible. It would be too long. Maybe one day I will make a long pair of earrings like them. Another thing I hate are broken beads. Supposedly, there are ways to fix this, but to me, that's the same thing like changing cords. Let's just change the topic. I got back to shrink plastic. I just made simple circles and painted them with acrylic marker. Of course, they are not finished yet. I still have to seal them with resin, and I think I will add some glitter or something. And I will show you the results in the next video. This is another pair I made, and this is not my drawing. I found this on a page with 3 coloring book pages. I just feel like they turned out a little bit too big for earrings, but you can tell me what you think. I made 2 bracelets I'm really proud of, because when I started beading, I saw this netting technique very often, and I tried it and I failed. But now, finally, it worked. And because I was so happy, I made a second one directly after it. But this time I added some rhinestones. Honestly, I can't decide which one of them I like more, but I'm excited to wear them more often now we're going into spring, because they look really beautiful under sunlight. If you follow me on Instagram, you have probably already seen those necklaces. I'm just including them in this video because I might make a tutorial on them, and I want to pair it with a little Q&A. So if you have any questions you would like to ask me, just leave them in the comments and I will pick some for the next video. Now we're getting to a whole new category. These were my first 2 real attempts at bead embroidery, and for this I'm quite happy with them. I used felt as my base, but as you can see, I haven't made a proper edge for these 2, and I'm a little bit indecisive because I don't always like the look of it, so I need to find some other way to hide the felt. To this one I added rhinestones, and I tried to create new textures by adding beads of different sizes. Maybe you have seen this type of beadwork on Pinterest before, and this was the look I was trying to go for. Speaking of Pinterest, look at this. For this third one I made an edge, but I think the white thread is way too noticeable, so I bought this gold and silver one. I will try them in the future, and I hope they will look a little bit more pleasant. You can look at this from any angle, but somehow it looks like a cloud, even though that wasn't my intention. Anyways, what I really love about this are the sequins. I will most definitely add way more sequins to my work in the future. I mean, look at this. They are so beautiful. This rose is my favorite. Why is no one wearing brooches anymore? Because this would look so good on velvet. I really have to order some brooch pins. This egg I made for Easter. And on these 2 I will be working on next. I will show you the results in the next video. I couldn't find a descriptive word for this category, but I wanted to share it with you. So it's basically covering beads in more beads. For some reason I found this really funny, especially because you can add some strands, which looks very interesting to me. I haven't finished one of them, but this one somehow reminded me of an octopus or a jellyfish. So, lastly, this is not sponsored and I bought this with my own money. I would like to show you some beads I bought recently. So this box is from, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, so I just don't. But I think for nearly €10, this was a very great deal. I like most of these colors and they come in a box. They are not completely even, but I don't expect this at this price point. I was just happy to find purple beads, because I don't know what it is, but especially in my area, purple is such a rare color to find when it comes to beads. This next box I bought at Action. I like the big color range and that they are sorted in these little boxes. Again, they are not perfectly shaped, but I think for $4.99 it's a great set for someone who just wants to look into a new hobby. And now I started bead embroidery. A big shade range is highly appreciated. Let me know if you would like to see more bead hauls in the future. This was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've planned a lot of projects for the next month, and I'm already excited to share them with you. See you next time.